profile for the next 2 days. Let me introduce myself. My name is very short. If you were to recall, someone would have mentioned my name. It's S. Kumar. S-K-U-M-A-R. Sounds familiar? Or sounds familiar? Very familiar? Not Ashay Kumar, Ashke Kumar, Kishore Kumar, all that Kumar, no. S. Kumar. But behind this short little name, there's a big history. I want to know the history. You want to know or don't want? Want to know, huh? Okay. The most sought after company, the ex-CEO of this company, Mr. Jack Welch. Have you all heard about his name? Have you all read about him? Now, he was declared, he's still alive, but he already resigned as CEO. Huh? He was declared as the man of the industrial world of last century. Man of the century, Jack Welch. Why? He brought in a lot of concepts, ideas, including the enhancement of ISO and the philosophy of Six Sigma. Any knowledge about Six Sigma? Anybody here knows about Six Sigma? All this you all should know. Malaysians are far behind. So when I resigned in 2003 from this company, why I resigned? Because I cannot travel anymore. I was worried. I'm getting older. My kids are so young. I want to spend my time with them for the rest of my life to bring them up. I do not know when I'm going to kick the bucket. So I will jaga, look after my kids. So I resigned my job, and then I continued providing training and consultancy today. So that is how I came into the field of open training and general training and all that. So again, here I was requested to train only in outside Malaysia. So now I travel back only for 5-10 days maximum. After that I'll come back. I know my destination, I will come back from that destination. So my family is intact. 2007, Malaysia Human Resource Ministry embarked on a new program whereby they found that there was a big gap between the international skills and Malaysian skills. They found that we are way behind compared to the globalized skill. So what the Ministry of Human Resource did was they set up a company, a corporation called Perbadanan Sumber Manusia Berhad. Perbadanan Sumber Manusia Berhad, whose main responsibility is to develop a lot now in Malaysia. A lot of projects I'm doing, including University Technology Petronas, UAM, UM, then we did some in this institute, Petronas Technology, Petronas I do a lot of projects. Petronas also sends me to Sudan. You all know where Sudan is, isn't it? Where? South Africa, the Khartoum. Not South Sudan, not here, who are, I won't say you are behind on ISO. Probably you are aware, but not 100% aware, or you have not participated. Yes or no? How is your knowledge about ISO? Something new, or already know about it, but keeping it away from you. Which is it? Sir, are you aware of ISO? ISO is a quality management system that has been embarked in all forms of activity around the world, globally. It's a global standard. So we are going to learn about this standard. Now today in the global international Tunggal Rahman, Tung Abdul Razak. Oh, okay, so confusing. Then they have one University Tun Husainot, UTH kan? Dekat mana? Batu Pahat Johor. So all these are universities where most of them have already achieved ISO. Any questions? Now I'm not going to do a introduction of all of you, all from here, right? Are you all staff or your student? Which is which? I see very young people around. All staff. Staff in administration or lecturing or what? How many of you lecturing?
I'm not sure. I just started.
Do any outside auditors come and check all your? They do?
Yes.
Yearly?
Yes.
Internal staff? Anybody?
Yes.
How many of you here are ISO audit tasks?
No, not really.
Not really. So you are siding them. Bias lah. How about the external auditors? Who's your external auditor?
Also the Moody's.
Huh?
Moody's.
Moody's. Huh? So are they coming once a year for
Yes, they used to.
recertification? Huh?
Yes, recertification.
But how come your website don't have the ISO logo?
I just joined UTAR. I was previously with AMU.
Oh, you were there, but Hyundai hasn't. Okay. That's why I was surprised. Okay, sorry, my understanding was wrong. But EPCN, Cik Nurul, boss, Leong, Mr. Leong. Nicholas, very interesting name, madam. Lisa. Joanne. Online. Okay. Miss Lo. Zakwan. Nama glamour ada tak? Tak ada ke? Mengapalah you tak ada nama glamour? Zakwan, Internal auditors. There is a process which you have to do for ensuring compliances regularly, not just when external audit come for recertification. That time everybody, I must follow this, I must follow. No, ISO should be practiced. It is nothing rocket science about ISO. ISO basically is formalizing the way you are handling things. It's making it formal. Is making it educative to the next person or the people surrounding you. So it is something that you are doing today, but you only formalize it and make sure it's practiced throughout. And for your information, don't be so worried. I see a lot of worried faces here. ISO is not a law. It is not a law. ISO themselves do not do any form of licensing or accreditation or anything. It is a third-party involvement in ensuring that you are following the international standard. ISO itself stands for International Standard Organization. So it is not just American trying to push throughout the world, or British or Europeans trying to push throughout the world. ISO consortium is participated by all nations on earth who are UN members. So you cannot country. Who manage that regulation? Jabatan Alam Sekitar, Department of Environment. They manage under the Ministry of Environmental. They govern all this concept. What you release into the society, what you release into the waterways, what you release into the atmosphere, everything is regulated today. So ISO guideline and like suppliers or service providers and all that shall have obtained minimum ISO 9001 accreditation. If you have not attained, you cannot be a supplier to this environment. You cannot deal with those companies which have been accredited with 9,000. So if you want to deal with them, for example, UTAR want to recruit their adult to learn under your off-campus program, they will require you to have minimum ISO 9001. Bear that in mind. Clear? And of course, they don't put the pressure on you. They will develop you towards achieving that accreditation. That is the requirement under US 9000. Okay? Confusing? Am I confusing? Clear? Process all following. Anybody here don't understand what I've been talking Please, don't go. So here we are going to be looking at the overview. I cannot change this because we have to buy and it is copyrighted to me only. So the person who prepared it, I will present it as it is. I cannot present this material on my own. ISO is very strict on it, very strict about what we are translating to people. So this was developed by Mr. Roger Frost. His email address, everything is here. He's a communication service manager of ISO back in 8th January 2009. He developed this. And ISO 14001. This is the thing I talk about environment in real brief. Very simple. I already explained to you. Let's see what that says. Both are among ISO's most well-known standards. ISO got so many standards. Even now I'm doing one that relates to what you call GMP. Have you ever heard about GMP? The word GMP. Ada pernah baca tentang GMP? Good manufacturing practices. Now this ISO is related to good manufacturing practices, particularly to specific industries. They have different standard number. So they got thousands of standards now. So among all these standards, 9001 and 14001 are the most famous. They are the most famous. This is applicable to a lot of environment like 1400. It is applicable throughout the world because every government now talking about environmental management, environmental control, because it is going to create a better environment for people on earth to live. Why? The depletion of the ozone layer. 100, and it has to be very seriously looked into. Okay, so they are implemented by more than 1 million organizations in more than 175 countries. Not one country, two countries. Millions. I myself have gone throughout the world training a lot of countries, a lot of people in a lot of countries. Now I'm doing more in South Africa because this is the 9001 is for quality management. Quality refers to all those features of a product or services. What are you doing? Where do you fall? UTAR. So whether it's a product or services, this ISO 9001 shall be appropriate. Clear? So refers to all those features of a product or services which are required by the customer. Who is your customer? Who's your customer? Students. And quality management means what the organization does in order to ensure that its products or service is the right product. So if you don't produce the right product or give the right services, UTAR is right education, the right education, university education. Second, right in the right quality, quantity or full syllabus covering everything of that principle or discipline the student wants. Third, in the right quality. You translate this right into your university rights. Fourth will be the right package, whatever package with student, hostel, tuition, everything, you can call it your right package. Then fifth will be in the right time. That means during the right age group or right time of the year or whatever, how you discipline yourself to produce that kind of, to announce and recruit at the right time. Then number 6, at the right place. At the right place. Don't keep it very far away from the customers, the students. Very difficult for them to travel, to go, to be staying out of family, or not easy to travel during the school breaks or the semester breaks and all that. And of course, above all, at the right price. So these are the 7 rights. General. Okay? Any question? Anybody here needs to explain more? Boleh faham tak? Dek, Nurul? Boleh? Miss Yan? Okay. Miss Ho? Alright.